Section 47. Moreover, Mahamati, in future ages, those who are wise might ask those who are not what I mean by avoiding views characterized by sameness, difference, both, or neither. And they might answer, whether form and so on are permanent or not, or whether they are different or not, is not a proper question. Likewise, if they are asked to compare and contrast the characteristics of nirvana and samskara, characteristics and what is characterized, qualities and what is qualified, matter and what is made of matter, seen and what is seen, earth and dust, practice and practitioner, they might answer, the Buddha has declared these to be unanswerable. But silence is something such foolish people would not understand. It is because those present lack sufficient wisdom that the Tathagatas, the Arhats, the fully enlightened ones say that these are unanswerable, to help them overcome fear. This is why they don't answer. Also, it is to put an end to the mistaken views of other paths that they don't respond. Mahamate, followers of other paths teach such unanswerable propositions as, life is identical to the body. Mahamate, this is because these followers of other paths are bewildered by causality. Unanswerable propositions are not what I teach. What I teach, Mahamate, is getting free of what grasps and what is grasped, and not giving rise to projections. Why should I be silent? However, Mahamate, when someone is attached to what grasps or what is grasped, and does not understand that there are nothing but perceptions of their own minds, then I am silent. Mahamate, the Tathagatas, the Arhats, the fully enlightened ones use 4 kinds of explanation to teach others. Mahamate, I invariably use silence with those whose roots are not yet mature, not with those whose roots are mature. Section 48. Moreover, Mahamate, whatever exists is neither created nor does it arise from causes. There is no creator. Hence, whatever exists does not arise. And why, Mahamate, does whatever exists have no self-existence? Because, in the light of personal realization, neither individual nor shared characteristics can be found. Thus, I say whatever exists does not arise. Mahamate, why is it that whatever exists cannot be grabbed or released? If you try to grab its individual or shared characteristics, there is nothing to grab. And if you try to release them, there is nothing to release. Thus, whatever exists cannot be grabbed or released. Mahamate, why is it that whatever exists does not cease to exist? Because no characteristics of its self-existence exist. Whatever exists cannot be found. Thus, whatever exists does not cease to exist. Mahamate, how is it that whatever exists is impermanent? Because once a characteristic appears, its impermanence exists. This is why I say whatever exists is impermanent. And how is it, Mahamate, that whatever exists is permanent? Because once a characteristic appears, its non-arising exists. And because its impermanence is permanent, I say everything is permanent. The Buddha then repeated the meaning of this in verse.
For refuting the views of other paths, I use 4 kinds of explanations: a direct answer or another question, analysis or silence. Whether life exists or doesn't, for what is better left to silence? Vaisheshika and Samkhya masters present their explanations. Examined by correct knowledge, self-existence cannot be found. Because it transcends words, I teach no self-existence.